On Tuesday, May 13th, over 75 family members of those who lost loved ones to police violence descended upon the state capitol to push for AB 572. AB 572 comes from the very pain and experience of what happens to many of us moments after our loved ones were assaulted by police. We were coerced into interviews, withheld the status of our loved ones, robbed of the dignity of grief in our loved ones' final moments. It turns out, this was a trained practice by Bruce Prayett and Lexapol, a private company that writes policies for police departments. AB 572 will stop this coercive interrogative practice from harming families who lost loved ones to police violence.
Like we've already said, I'm working part of the family member. I'm a constituent of the member. This is my brother. This is his father. Your father? Yeah. And he was the one that was killed by police in 2014.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I'm with SBE. My son was murdered.
It's hard to hear you said your son was
Murdered in San Jose. My opinion.
When was this?
May 31st, 2021.
Tomorrow would have been
His 35th birthday.
Tomorrow.
In my situation with my father, they kind of lure you in. They don't tell you whether or not your loved one's alive or not. They'll say, well, you come down to the station, we'll tell you what happened. But they can't because it's still an ongoing investigation. So they're really trying to extract information out of you and not tell you anything. But you're led to believe that they're gonna, help you. They tried to get me to say that he was had mental health issues and was suffering from depression to do suicide by cop, and they also tried to get me to say that he was a drug user. So I mean, it's really sad because if your loved one does have mental health issues, you're pretty much saying, okay, well then it's justifiable.
Extorting.
Yeah, so it's really a sad tactic they use, and a lot of times people say things because they're under such a state of shock. They don't really know what they're saying or what they're being questioned.
On September 28th, 2021, I lost my youngest child and my only son, Brandon Anthony Lopez, in a hail of 22 bullets in the hands of City of Anaheim Police Department. I wouldn't be honoring my son in any way, shape, or form if I did not come out to seek justice and to see laws changed on behalf of families that have been impacted the same way I have been. For me personally, I've been through a lot of things in my life to witness the death of my son because I was there when it happened. There's nothing in this world that can top that. There is such a traumatic process that the family members go through when interrogation starts, or when you start hearing what the law enforcement's response is to the actual killing. There's no support that we feel whatsoever. So any way that we can bring changes for the families not to be subjected to any more trauma that they have, this is a way to support it. And it was great to see that, there are assembly members here that are sympathetic to the needs that of the processes that need to change.
My grandson's dad, Leroy Browning, was killed by the police on December 20th, 2015.
Wade actually supported me when Leroy first got killed. So he got me back up.
In 2015, when Leroy was killed, 1,206 people were killed by the police that year.
So guys, I encourage you to come back.
Okay, we will come back.
Like later today, and we'll make it happen. Brenda, though.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think she's definitely someone you want to talk to. But,
I'm gonna leave this just in case we don't make it back.
The cause and effects behind police brutality is deeper than we can imagine. It doesn't matter if you're Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, it doesn't really matter. And so with that being said, let's make things more supportive to the families that gotta go through this.
My son's story is he struggles with mental health, and he was walking towards my home and he was severely beaten by the sheriff's department industry station. He was punched over 121 times. He had severe injuries of 17 staples to his head. They put no anesthesia on his scalp. They put 19 stitches to his face and his ears, and skin adhesive to parts of his scalp, and staples to his leg. My son suffers from seizures today. He has nerve damage from his scalp to where he shakes. And that's what brought me here.
My name is Loretta. My son was Johnny Bartholomew, and he was shot and killed by SAC PD and Elk Grove Police Department on 2/2/25.
So she's a new family, guys.
Oh wow, that was recent.
This is his right hand. When the police opened the door, that's his right hand. And the 3 blood shed is 3 bullets he got on his torso. That's what it means. And this is justice for Young Yang. Yeah, we want justice. Police don't have to kill to do the job. People have to know their rights, and there's much better ways to run it. Somehow the police here don't have any oversight. They protect each other. They just do the business over and over again, same as they have been doing for the last 150 years. They need to change. This is 2025.
We want justice for our people. We want